Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Today I'm starting off aboard someone else's ship and we're going to be stripping it of its parts. Hoping to find maybe some JS500s, XK00s, all sorts of military graded components. We've got Froststar and Daybreak. I don't think these are too good. Yeah, not too many good parts aboard this ship. I think there's more than just these though. Maybe if we go inside. Oh yeah. Some batteries. We got more coolers. Quantum fuel. That's what we're looking for. I think someone already stole this jump drive. Let's go check out another ship. This one looks pretty stripped already. Maybe we can find some good things elsewhere. Another thing I would be really keen on finding today are NDB30s. Those, I believe, you cannot buy on the store, but you can find them off of other people's ships or in contested zones. And because contested zones are contested most of the time, we're going to be trying to find them on some ships. Today we're looking around the Hathor facilities. I think Hathor facilities are a great place to look for these because they have so many ships that come here and do the task and then they get frustrated and they leave to the menu. And so yeah, there's just kind of a lot of ships laying around ready to be stripped of their parts. But we're gonna see if there's any other ships at this facility here. We've got one more. Don't know what type of ship this is. But it doesn't look like it has anything that we need, so we'll leave it alone. I saw some people are doing the hole here, and I did want to kind of check that out, but at the same time, we've got our goal, they've got their goal, and I don't really want to kill them while they're doing their thing. Or get killed, even worse. What do we have here? Is this a retaliator? I believe this is a retaliator. Could be cool. Oh, what are these? Are these AI? Probably AI. We have a marker over here. But it looks like it's grounded, not moving, so no threats. Alright, let's get back to this. So, first things first, are there any NDBs on this? Doesn't look like the turrets have any. Nothing on the turrets, alright. That's alright. We'll get out and check out the inside. I brought my Geo ICT with me so that I can shoot through the doors and open them up rather quickly. It's always nice having a Geo ICT laying around because it took a lot of work to get it, so you know, just bringing it wherever you can is always a good idea. Don't want to waste all that hard work. Not the best landing job, but it'll do. Our head is kind of in the ground. Okay. Now, I'm not too sure exactly how you board this thing. Looks like the air lock was open up there though. I don't want to blow this up because I think I would die. Looks like maybe we can get in through here though. Let's try shooting at this, see what happens. Yeah, door open. But it's gonna be pretty tricky to jump in there, and in fact I don't think it's gonna be possible. Yeah, so we'll try shooting this elevator door too. I think this is the elevator. I really don't know, guys. I don't know the retaliator too well. Never used it. Would it be possible to maybe get through on this this door up here? This could be another option. Is this a door? If this is a door, that would be really good. Although, I don't know how many shots it needs. Audio seems alright, that's good. Today I kind of delegated my audio sources on OBS, which helps out a lot. Basically all the desktop audio was clumped into one thing, and I got this new plugin which allows me to separate it. Basically making it so that you guys only need to hear what you need to hear, and then can put music on and do other things as well. Not having too much luck with this retaliator, and to be honest, I don't know if it's worth putting in the time for this, so we're gonna check out the next one. This mech is so awesome. I love jumping around in it. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. At the end of this, we might go try to steal the components from the guys who are doing the hole right now. That is risky, but could be fun as well. Get some PvP in for the final bit of the stream. Let's go check out over here. Looks like we've got another contact. Oh, she closed that. Those wings lined up nicely. There we go. Ah, okay, I think I was here before. I'm pretty sure this is a cutter. But it still may have grade A parts on it, so it's always worth a check. Yeah, most likely the cutter. Nice thing is, it shouldn't be too hard to get into. I'm gonna face my ramp so that it's easier to get in, or get the parts inside of the ship. These rocks are in an inconvenient spot. I'm gonna block the ramp if I open it. Maybe I have to go a little bit more forwards. Here we go. Let's see what this has got. No NDB30s on it. The cutter is such a cool ship. It really is. I'd say it's one of the best starting ships. Probably the best starting ship, actually. Wow, they got a Ichty in here. Nice. Good on them. Alright, all these doors are open. Are these actual parts? They are. Okay. I think we're just gonna take these out just for fun. Just for fun. We'll see what they are after, but better get something than nothing. Foxfire, we'll take that. And a hex. Oh, perfect, they unlocked it. Let's just grab it all. Just gonna grab it all. We're gonna try to grab it all, actually. I should rephrase that. We're gonna try to grab everything here, but it seems like some of this stuff doesn't want to come off. Oh, we had it. There we go. Anything else for us? What's in here? That doesn't do anything. Alright, we'll get this too. There we go. Okay, let's take these back. I think the sun is going to be setting soon. All the parts are just falling into this nice hole. Easy to locate them, which is good. Today I'm rocking this set I made of myself, this set of armor. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of like it. I kind of like how the blue contrasts the black, but also the blue backpack. We've got blue backpack, blue armor, black armor. It's a pretty neat looking set. And then the eyeballs on the helmet also contrast the yellow accents of the armor, so works pretty well together, I'd say. Okay, we have a couple more parts we need to grab from this hole. Again, I don't think these parts are worth too much, but I'd like to get something out of this. Nice. One more, it looks like. I could have sworn we had another after this. The hex, right? Maybe it didn't fall in the hole. We'll take a look after. Can we stack these on top of each other? Nice, that's awesome. That's a system that they would have had to work on individually outside of their cargo system, because the cargo is different sizes. I guess you can also stack fangs on top of each other, so. Alright, where did we put this hex? Hexy, where are you? Did we just lose it? Okay. I think we just lost it. Oh well. We'll head out of here. We got 3 components, that's pretty good. We'll try to find another ship. Oh no. Please don't do this to me, game. Let me get in the pilot seat. Oh, jeez. Okay. What are we gonna do about this? Could exit to menu and rejoin. And I think that's what we're gonna have to do. What we also could do is fly another ship back. But that would mean that the cutter has to be functional, and we just took all of the parts out of it, so I don't think that's an option. Well, since we've got no way back, let's go check out what these other guys are doing here at the hull. Say hello, maybe shoot a couple shots at them. I don't think they're too far away, probably just like 4 kilometers or something. Should be less than 5 minutes. Times like these where I miss my dragonfly. Wow, look at that. Stellar, huh? I guess you can't scan in this, but I think we're on the right track. Just over this hill we should be able to see them. Okay, well this chill component stream is going to be turning into a little bit of an intense PvP stream, I think. And I'm not complaining. Can always count me in for PvP. It'd be nice if we could get there before sun sets. Might get a pretty good viewpoint up from that rock up there. See what we get from down here now. What would we do if the Geo didn't have thrusters, huh? This is so convenient. Basically just flying over. Not with the speed of the ship, but it's definitely better than an ATLS. Alright. Just about to get this view here. Can already see some stuff over the hill. This is a really tall hill, man. Wow. We're getting pretty high up here. We'll have to be careful of our oxygen levels. I think that's the smoke in the distance there. Yeah. Well, we're getting there. Hopefully those people are still there. This is insane. Wow. Gee whiz, look at that. That's a screenshot. Yeah, that's a screenshot. Definitely gonna take that. Wow. We'll get out here, see if we can use our sniper to check out the action. Looks like the ships are still there. So we'll head in. We've only made it 1 kilometer from our ship, and it looks like those are probably about 4 or 5 kilometers out, but Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime by the time we get there, so I guess we'll be a little bit more stealthy. Now I cannot move in my ship. Come on, Star Citizen, work with me here. Alright, let's try this again. Enter. There we go, guns are raising. No, come on, no! Oh, we got it, yes! Okay. Man, that was scary. I thought we were just done for there. Look at that, we can jump off this whole mountain, not take any fall damage. Beautiful, beautiful game. There's a lot of things in Star Citizen that just won't work sometimes, but you keep playing it. I mean, just look at this. Like, this is insane. This is insane for a game. The technology is definitely 5 years ahead of its time. No doubt about it. Speaking of that, we've got October, it's October now, and I think it's the 4th, so in 7 days we'll have CitizenCon. Super excited for that. That's 1 week from now, wow. Jeez. Feels like just yesterday that they were saying engineering was going to come out in the last CitizenCon, right? Right. But no, I think they're a lot closer than they were before. I think Vulcan is the thing that's kind of bottlenecking engineering, if that makes sense. And they're hoping to get Vulcan done by the end of this year. And if they can do that, then engineering will be the next thing up. So, not too far away. At least we have more info, right? I think what's really important is that CIG tells us like what their plan is, because it's fun to know that things are coming, but like what's the step-by-step plan? Like, okay, we've got this and we need this to fix this, and then this will be able to come out because this is no longer holding it back, right? But if we just hear that like, oh, base building's coming out next year, no one's gonna believe that. No one's gonna believe that. We need to hear what their steps are for like what parts of base building are coming out. Is it the cart that you move around with your resources on it and it allows you to build parts of the base? How many buildings are we adding to base building for the first iteration? These are all things I'd really appreciate to see, because like I just want a more, like, right now we're looking at the game with a telescope, and I want to kind of zoom it in more, kind of get a microscope on it, right? Like, we're pretty far out. We're not looking at the actual details of what's happening. We're just getting a very broad idea. So that would be really nice. I think that's what's going to help a lot of the citizens from Star Citizen be rest assured that they are getting their game, that progress is being made. And a lot of people are talking about like, okay, well, we didn't really move any closer to Star Citizen 1.0 this year, but that is kind of what they said, right? They said this is the year of stability, this is the year of playability, and we've got a lot of that. We've got, the game feels a lot more playable now. So I think if that was their goal and they calculated for that and they're now going to be putting all the features in next year, then next year will be a jam-packed year of features, and we'll have a nice base, sturdy base to build it upon, so that's good. I think that's what this year was for, just getting that sturdy base set up so that we can get the features in next year. That ship in the top right of my screen really looks like a lighthouse, like just shining on the mountain like that. Very nice. Okay. I hope these guys are still here, because wow, I traveled a while to get here. This really brings me back to Dragonfly days, right? But this time it looks a lot more promising. I flew over this hole a bit earlier and it was open, so people should be inside of it. If not, and it's open, then we'll grab some rocks for ourselves. Make a little fortune. I'm guessing we're about 2 kilometers out now, maybe 1.5. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And it's not even fully night yet. Although it feels like the lighting is kind of disappearing every time I use my thrusters. I guess that's just the aperture. Oh, it definitely went down a bit there. No, maybe it didn't. Maybe that's just my thrusters again. Nice that the Ictigio has infinite fuel, but I think it would also be really nice if you had to like bring fuel with you on your ship and then reinsert canisters of fuel onto it, because it's ruining the immersion a little bit, the fact that I'm just able to jump around infinitely. Got a little bit of a sandstorm going here. Wow. You can really see the smoke in the light of that ship there. Alright, we're getting pretty close here. I'm gonna use my sniper just to scout it out a bit. We've got a cutlass. I think that's a Gladius on the left there. MSR maybe. C2. Hornet. But it doesn't look like there's any targets outside of the hole. I'd be really disappointed if they all just exited to menu when they finished mining, instead of taking their ships back. We are within 300 meters, I'd say. And pretty darn close. I think at some point here I'm gonna get out of my Ictigio and just start running, because I'm a little bit too loud with these thrusters, and I think that point is now. So we'll get out here. And we'll just scout it out if we see people in there. We'll adapt. Making nice use of the night scope here. The low light. This ship looks pretty broken. I think this was a C1, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, these ships are all pretty broken. Is this hole filled up now? Don't tell me the hole's filled up. No, guys, we missed it. Oh my gosh, always a couple seconds too late. I think there's even a dead body. No. Oh gosh. Alright, what did this guy have? Wow. They were completely stripped bare already. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to check these ships for parts now. Maybe the Cutlass has some nice NDBs on it, we can hope. What does this have? I think these are attritions. Or is that that looks like a Rhino, I want to say, and then these look like attritions. That's a really bizarre loadout. Okay. And then the Cutlass. Come on, Cutlass. That's something nice for us. Ooh, okay, okay. These are NDBs. There we go. That's really awesome. And inside, what do we have? Okay, I think we're gonna have to get into the pilot seat to get the parts out of here. Yeah, so let's unlock all ports from the pilot seat. Ship ports unlocked, nice. Man, where are the components on here? Surely they're physicalized, right? I must be blind, because the components have to be physicalized. I mean, there's so much space for them. Okay, what we're gonna do is get back in the pilot seat, open all doors. And now, if they were behind any doors, they should be pretty easy for us to spot. So, nothing on this wall. Nothing on this wall. Wow, guys. I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty sad. But we did get NDBs. And let's see what type these are. These are... Come on, NDB 30s, come on. Well, we can't use our tractor beam. This must be a server error. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, we called it. We definitely called it. Wow. Star Citizen, huh? Only takes you a couple server errors before you know what's going on. Let's see how long this is gonna be. I think this is probably gonna be like 4 minutes. So it's 5:35 right now. At 5:39 I'm predicting it's gonna be done. I think we're just gonna wait out this server error, and after it's finished, we're gonna fly the ship back and we'll call it a day there. Okay, let's see how long this takes. Hair kind of looks like a mohawk right now. And there we go. Oh, we're back. And what time is it? Okay, that was a 2-minute one. Alright, here we go. So, I think the best idea here would be to fly the ship back to... Yeah, we can fly. So we're gonna fly this back. And actually, while we're here, we can check if there's any other parts on these ships. Looks like a whole lot of AI. Nothing on this one. Nope, nothing there. And did we check this already? I think we did. What is this? A meteor. But I don't think there's anything on the meteor. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I'm happy that we got some NDBs. Let's fly this back. Take it to Seraphim, store the NDBs. Not too bad. I'm just hoping that they're NDB 30s. Oh no. Oh god. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. I'm trying to juke this thing out.
Drive is now off.
I thought we died. I thought we died, guys. I saw that explosion in the top right of my screen. My game was freezing out.
Quantum drive
I was ready to call it. I was ready to call it over. But we made it. Through hard work and perseverance, we got here. But we're not done yet. We still got 900 kilometers to go. Here we are, approaching Seraphim Station. We'll call a hangar and put these NDBs, okay, and we'll wait for the queue. And then after we've waited for the queue, we'll put these NDBs down the elevator. What do you guys think? Are they NDB 30s? They gotta be, right? Oh, there's 4 of them. That's awesome. I think they have to be, because these are probably size 3s. If they're size 2s, I think they would be NDB 28s. Alright. There is a world where I could imagine it repositions me just because this is someone else's ship. But I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. So we'll pray. And it looks like we're good. Now let's see if my tractor beam works, because that's another thing to consider. Open this. It pulls out now, and we see the module, so I'm hopeful. Okay, I guess these doors are all locked, so we have to open them from the pilot seat. That's the problem of being in someone else's ship, is everything always has to be done from the pilot seat. There we go. And we just turned the engines on. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? I can turn the engines off from here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice. NDB 30s, sweet, 4 of them. That is so good. Glad to see that. Gonna put them on my Hurricane and Scorpius. Probably between now and the next stream. I think next stream what we're gonna be doing is looking for some Wicklow components. Get a cool Wicklow gun. The ships are probably a little bit too tricky to get, I'd say. I don't think we're gonna be getting anything with pure Karenite. Just don't think that's realistic. Kind of need a org to do that with. But we won't cross it off the list. Let's say that could potentially be something we have to do, but it would be a lot more tricky. Nice. There we go. 4 NDB 30s going down the elevator. I would call that pretty good, guys. I would call that pretty successful. But with that, my aunt is calling me, so I'm gonna go answer that and end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and